The new Minecraft baby mobs. Did Mojang absolutely smash out the park with some of these new designs? Or did they just end up absolutely ruining our baby boys? In this video, I'm going to be ranking all of the new baby mobs and just seeing, which ones are good and which ones are not so good. So first of all, I'll go over our tiers. We have Perfection, They Cooked, Better Than the Old One, Good, Meh, Ew, Burn It. Very straightforward. The baby squid. Now, the squid by itself is kind of a very bland mob. Obviously it's been in the game for ages. Doesn't really have much for use, but I'm not going to judge it on the mob itself. I'm actually going to try and judge it on the design and how they actually redesigned it. In terms of the redesign, it's not too complicated, but I definitely think they made it look better than the old one. Like the stubby little tentacles. In fact, if anything, I might move it up to They Cooked with this one. I'm also just going to quickly chuck the glow squid in there because it's basically, the exact same, just the fact that it's a glow squid. Sticking with the theme of some of the aquatic mobs, baby turtle. Now, this one is a massive, massive change. Before the baby turtles were just obviously downscaled adult turtles. They kept the tiny head, which looked really weird. So for this one, I think it was such a good improvement. I'm actually going to whack it in perfection. Another aquatic mob, the dolphin. I'm not too sure how I feel about the dolphin. I think it's better than the old one, maybe, but I don't know. Axolotl. Now, I don't know. I might need to. Hang on, let me. So this is the new one, and this is what they used to look like, I think. I'm gonna keep it in good. I don't know. I feel like they could have changed a bit more of it, maybe. I don't know, maybe made it even more cuter because the axolotl is by default one of the cutest animals in the game. So now we're going to go on to mobs that are like tameable. Starting off with the dog. Yeah, without a doubt, it's just perfection. The cat is also pretty good. I'm not too sure if I think the dog's still slightly better. What I would have liked to see with the cat is maybe giving it like giant ears or something. Because when baby cats are little, they have these like massive ears that don't really like fit their head. We'll go over the ocelot. Ocelot. Did I say ocelot? What the? Ocelot. The exact same as the cat, but it's an ocelot, so we'll put it in here next to the cat. Now we got the horse. I'm gonna be honest. Why did they give it such a wide head? It's, oh god, it's really bad. Like, baby horses, their heads just don't, shrink as they get older. If anything, they get bigger. Why do they give it such a wide head? I don't know if it was, we're trying to make it look cute, but no. I actually think I prefer the old baby horse design. Right, going along with the horse, the donkey. I don't think it looks as bad on the donkey. For some reason, I just think this looks better than this. I don't know if it's because I could just picture in my head a donkey having a slightly wider head. I'm not too sure. But still, they could have done. I feel like they could have done better, man. Same with the mule. It's basically, it's just a donkey, but retextured. Now the skeleton horse. Again, first of all, can you even get a baby skeleton? Oh, I guess you could breed skeleton horses. It doesn't look too bad because it's a skeleton. So, but still, I don't know. I think I prefer this one slightly over the other ones, but yeah. Now the zombie horse. Just because it kind of has like the eye and stuff. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I'm gonna put the zombie horse in there. The camel. Now again, I feel like they could have done a bit more with the camel. It doesn't look too dissimilar from what it looked like anyway. So I might just stick it in better than the old one, just because I guess it is maybe a slight improvement on the old one, but it still doesn't feel like they changed too much. The llama. Now, we'll chuck both these guys in there because they're the exact same. This is awesome. I actually really like the new baby llama. I don't know why, but there's something about it. The old ones, especially in Bedrock, they were so. Go with the classic, the pig. Now, just for the noises the baby pig makes alone, I have to put it up here, but also the design, it does put it up to perfection. I think the baby pig is amazing. They've done a really good job with it. Next up, the sheep. There's just something about the sheep design that... just also the default sheep, I think it looks really dumb. Like the pig is like, yeah, that's a pig. The cow is like, yeah, that's obviously a cow. The sheep is like, what is that? It's like a human on all fours wearing like a woolly jacket. Why does its face look like it? Why is it... no, I think the sheep, similar to how the cow recently got kind of a bit of a retexture by making some parts in it 3D, the sheep needs the same treatment. It just looks kind of cursed at the moment. So this is... I'm going to put it down in meh. That's not because of the redesign, it's just because I actually really despise the design of the sheep. Now, actually, no. They're going to go and they cook. They would be perfection. But my god, they are so loud. They make so much noise on on the New Kingdom server. Go check out the New Kingdom, by the way. On the New Kingdom server with me and some of my mates, I decided to breed some of my cows recently and get some baby cows. And all I've been hearing is just non-stop baby cow screaming. It's horrendous. So, unless they turn the boy down a bit, turn his volume down a bit, he's staying in they cooked. But I do actually really like the cow design. And obviously we'll do the same for the mushroom, because it's basically the exact same, just, you know, mushroom. The chicken. Now this is the one that's kind of, you know, taken the world by a storm. Now obviously I released a short recently. If you haven't seen it, here it is. Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Aww. Yeah. I actually do really like the baby chicken. I was just messing around with that video. It is amazing. I don't think they could have done a better job. You know, if anything, the baby chicken might even like deserve its own tier up here, but the baby chicken is really good. Yeah, kind of cute. Better than the old one, but nothing, you know, too amazing. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'll stick it better than the old one. The armadillo. Now, again, similar to the axolotl, I feel like they could have done more. It's still good. It's still like, you know, a nice design. I think it goes in here good. I think they could have done a bit more, but yeah. The fox. Now, I actually really like the baby fox. I had that giant head, obviously before the update, sorry. Had a giant head, and yeah, it was pretty cute, but this, I'm torn. The other one was like dumb cute, whereas this one is just cute. So I'm between better than the old one and they cooked. I'll go with they cooked, yeah. The little legs, the really fluffy tail. Polar bear. It's better than the old one, but again, I feel like they could have done a bit more. It looks quite like rotund for a baby. You know, they could have maybe made his body a bit slimmer, especially because baby bears are quite like lanky and skinny. But yeah, no, I do like it. I just don't think it's amazing. Definitely better than the old one still, though. In fact, no. I'll put it in good, because the old one is actually really cute. It has the giant head. I think it's just good. I think they could have done a bit more. Next up, the baby panda. Now this is so hard because the baby pandas before were really cute, and this, you know, has like the white dots for eyes instead of the black dots. I think this is really good, but the old baby pandas were very cute, but this one is still very good. I'm going to keep it in better than the old one because I think it's just slightly better than the old one design-wise, even though the old one is a bit more similar to the fox, a bit more derpy cute. But again, I don't really like how they gave it a really square, blocky body, similar to the polar bear. So yeah, I'll leave it down in here for now. The bee. I was actually really shocked when I saw this one. I was expecting it literally to be like a few pixels, like absolutely tiny. I do like how they gave it a lighter brown instead of like the dark brown stripes that the adult bee has. I definitely think they should have gave it a little, just one little black pixel for the eye rather than trying to give it the adult bee eyes. But I still think it is very good. I just think perfection would be make it single pixel eyes and make it tiny. Now the final animal, if you will, the sniffer. Again, I actually wasn't really expecting much from this one. They kind of delivered. I like how they gave it a light green rather than the weird kind of like teal, emerald, turquoisey, weird green. But yeah, I don't know. I'd say it's better than the old one, but like only just. I feel like they could have done a bit more. Now, the villager. It's weird because in Bedrock and in Java, the baby villagers look different. Java, they just look like small villagers, I'm pretty sure. And in Bedrock, they actually gave them like the big head. Whereas this, I think, kind of obviously unites the two. Now they have the same design, which I do really like. But I kind of think I prefer the original Bedrock version, but I definitely prefer this over the Java. I'll leave it in better than the old one because it's better than the Java, but I still don't think it's as good as the original Bedrock version. Now, next up to go with that one, we got the zombie baby villager. I'll just put him in there next to the other baby villager because it's basically the same thing, just recolored. Now we got the normal zombie. Ooh, I do like it. I just think in general, I'll just get all these guys on the board now. They went a bit too crazy with the giant head design. In fact, actually, is this? I don't know if this is right. Hang on, maybe. You baby on me. Oh, we should have had this. We should have had this. Right, my bad, my bad. Turns out I was right. They actually look more like this. They did kind of fix them. Oh, I've just gone on a fat rant and it might not be. Hang on. New baby. Yeah. It should have been this. Okay, no, it does look like that is the actual baby villager design with the massive head. In that case, these ones do go up because these are the wrong pictures. It's obviously meant to be like this. Which I think is a lot better, like I said, with a different sized head and different sized body. Right, now we're going to the Nether, the piglin. I didn't know I needed this, but this is amazing. They actually did a really good job. I think I might have to put up in perfection or better than the old one. Perfection, better than the old one. I actually really like this. The same with the zombified one. The Strider, I think it's better than the old one, but I don't know. It looks kind of weird, but I do like it. I think it's definitely better than the old one. Hoglin, yeah, I like the new baby Hoglin. Again, it's kind of similar to the bears. It has a bit of a giant body, but the giant head does balance out a bit more. But before, they looked kind of cursed with the absolutely massive head, but it was also kind of funny. But anyway, this is the list. You know, obviously we didn't end up actually putting anything and burn it. The thing that came closest was the horse, but I don't think it's that bad. But yeah, obviously, I think all of these ones downwards need changing. So from the axolotl to the horse, you know, the horse, I think they just need to make the head a lot slimmer, and in general, just, I don't know, make it a bit more slimmer. It's really like thick, but baby horses aren't thick. The baby sheep, it kind of got slammed down here just because I don't like the sheep design in Minecraft, but hey ho. So the zombie horse and the donkey all come under the same thing as the horse. I just don't think it's as bad on these ones. Same with the skeleton horse. For some reason it just suits it. I think it's because obviously on the skeleton horse you could fit a bit more detail on it. The polar bear is too like stocky for a baby, and with these two I just think they could have done a way better job of making them a lot more cute. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, do be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.